Do you want to know why the mainstream media is dying or pretty much dead? I want to give you an example. For those of you watching, take a look at your screen right here. I'm going to put this up on your screen. And if you're listening, I'll explain it to you. This is an article from CBS News. The headline, Pete Hegseth, Trump's pick for defense secretary, was investigated for alleged sexual assault in 2017. Okay, well, let me tell you, he was never charged with a crime. He was never convicted of a crime. That's it. There is absolutely no reason this story should be published by CBS News. It's not because I like him or dislike him. That has nothing to do with it. It's journalism. Okay? He has not been charged with a crime. In the eyes of the law, nothing happened. So this story should not even be published. When I worked in TV news, in the newsroom, we had these allegations of people all the time. Many people would call the newsroom and say, hey, this person's being investigated by the police, or these people are being investigated. We would not put it on television because they're not charged with a crime. I would know when I was working as a journalist, and I still am one, if you were to publish something like this, you are opening yourself up to defamation, slander, a lawsuit. So I really honestly don't know how CBS News gets away with posting this headline. Now, it's tougher to sue someone who is a celebrity or a government official. It takes a lot more malice, I guess you would say, when it comes to suing someone. But I think this is journalism malpractice. And once again, it's not because I like him or dislike him. That has nothing to do with it. I would be doing this if this was AOC or anyone. It wouldn't matter. So the officials in this Monterey, California, released a statement about the investigation. I also question why the police department released a statement about something when no charges were filed. So I just want to talk to you, and this is the article right here, as to why people do not trust the mainstream media. It appears as if the mainstream media is trying to ruin his career and his life by bringing up this article. The very bottom of the article right here, this is where they put Hegseth is a veteran of Iraq and Afghanistan with a handful of military medals, including 2 Bronze Stars, and has undergraduate and graduate degrees from Princeton and Harvard. They buried that in the article. Okay? So I really don't know why this was published. Hegseth's, let me get that off the screen there. Hegseth's attorney said this: the allegation was already investigated by the Monterey Police Department and they found no evidence for it. This is a major problem I have with media. They're putting everything out there. This is CBS News. They're not TMZ, even though TMZ should be held to certain standards as well. This is CBS News, a news network putting gossip out there. I have a major problem with this. And like I said, I don't care who it is. If it's AOC, if it's Pete Hegseth, no matter what political leaning you are, if the police investigate you and you are not charged with a crime, that should not be made public. I'm sorry. Would you want it made public about you? One reason why the public, they do not trust the media. And I find it very disturbing. Pete Hegseth, I don't know if he's going to look into possibly litigation against CBS News for publishing this, but it is honestly disturbing. So I just wanted to let everyone know this is one example, and I'm very proud of the people I worked with in the newsroom. All the newsrooms I've worked in or with throughout the country, they would not have published this. My bosses at Mid-Michigan Now, at WPXI TV in Pittsburgh, they would not have published this, because you're opening yourself up to a lawsuit. He was not convicted of a crime. He was not even charged with a crime. If he was charged with a crime, then it's fair game. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below, and what you think of the mainstream media, because it's things like this that continue to erode away any trust they have left.